We love cheap merchandise. We love cheap things, and you know darn well that the Chinese treat their people harshly and inhumanely, too, and there's sweatshops over there, children working their fingers to the bone, sad things for the government. You think there's freedom over there? There's no freedom. Oh, it could be a little better than North Korea? Yeah, I would think so. It'd probably be heaven, but it's not a walk in the park for many Chinese that work and try to eat. I've mentioned this before. Grass is a vegetable in China. A lot of poverty over there, but we reap the benefits here, and the world reaps the benefits for having the cheap merchandise, but there's that steep cost that goes along with it. Does not help its people at all, but that's why they see eye to eye. You kind of have to understand the politics behind all of this, and this is what really perpetuates the next moves. It's a chess game. It's all in the pocketbook. Always comes down to the money. As the Bible says, the money is the root of all evil. It's what controls all of this. And just about any other country as well, because they're looking at the economic standpoint of this whole thing. It's people and how they operate, what they're comfortable with doing. And because it basically makes that country look at what they're doing. And Trump right now is not really calling China out on those atrocities and those particular things. It's interesting how he's very quiet about those particular things. And a lot of people propose, because he's had his company and doesn't want to take the ridicule for it from the mainstream media, is that the Trump organization with his line of clothing, ties, and things like that are still made in China. So how are you to be critical of the sweatshops and what goes on over there when you're allowing these people to do your work for you? And we accept the trade that comes in with it. It is just the irony is unbelievable in the whole gamut of things that happen here, and the control, the power, and the deals that are made in the back rooms each and every day. It's interesting when you follow the money trail, and when you do business with people. Even Donald Trump, I mean, they rent a big space in his building, the Chinese. So you don't want to be overcritical of the people that are actually doing business with you. But apparently Otto Warmbier, did something, broke the heart of Donald Trump. And then in Syria, the problem over there, why he ordered the tomahawks, I hope that there's, sincere religion going on over there, because if there is something going on in Donald Trump's heart and sincerity and honesty, it would actually address the real problems that are going on. But I guess, you got to pick your fights one thing at a time. You can't just, tell China to stop it overnight. You got to deal with one big problem. These are serious problems, folks. These are really serious problems, and they've been problems increasingly. That's why it's plagued so many administrations going back decades and decades. You haven't been able to put a handle on it. But as long as you do business with these folks, this is exactly what we're going to get about it, and this is the price we're paying now. And with all the free traders that we're all just avident about trading with all these folks, well, here's the price. And we're paying for it, and now here's the repercussions. And it's hurt both peoples. It's hurt us, and it's hurt them, and anybody else that they've traded with. But it comes down to their leaders, their people. And as long as we let them get away with it, but we profit from it too. So you think about that. You feel a little bit sleazy when you go and buy the Chinese goods. Think about that the next time you have something made in China. I've said this very frequently. When you go to a store, see how many stickers you see at Walmart. I don't shop there often, or Target, that says Made in America. I try to make it a habit of finding products that are made in America, that I feel better about consuming, better about wearing it when I put it on. And there's many clothing companies, sneaker companies here in this country that they manufacture it here. Their people put it together, everything. Seek it out and feel better about it, rather than, thinking about that poor child, those poor family that's making nothing and getting treated harshly, working, 18-hour days with no AC and getting paid pennies. And in some cases, nothing. Pretty frightening, but that's the reality when it comes to these goods that we enjoy. This half hour For the People is brought to you by none other than 123 Ready TV. I'm excited about 123 Ready TV because it really opens up a whole world of entertainment otherwise most people would never be able to experience because of the cost. Owning DVDs or subscribing to HBO or all these other movie companies. 123 Ready TV captures just about every single movie that ever was put out on a DVD. You see, 123 Ready TV combs the internet, finds the titles, it's commercial-free, and it's great quality on your PC or your Android devices. Now, you can go to our website now at forthepeopleshow.com. You can take a look for yourself and see how it operates. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. If you can point and click, you can operate 123 Ready TV. It operates on your PC or on Android devices. Nothing for Apple yet, but that could be coming in the near future. So personal computer with Windows or Android device platform. And you can download for $19.99 and start enjoying all the movies and entertainment that you could stand to watch. You'll never run out. And do what I've done. Cut the cable. Everything streams already, folks. Watch the news. Watch the sports. Watch TV shows. Not pay the big expenditure. One time only for $19.99, and you'll be glad you did. And so many have already done that very same thing. And as a result of purchasing it, we get about 25-30 cents now per purchase. So the more people that purchase it, it helps For the People. It's not a lot on our end, but it's a great savings to you. And we're happy to have partnered with 123 Ready TV. And they're great programmers, and they've put together a great device that really is easy to use and really takes the guesswork out of being able to locate all of these things already. Because sometimes it's really tough to find some of those older films or even some of the stuff that's made it to the movies, but now it's gone. You don't have to leave your house ever again with 123 Ready TV. One-time payment of $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page and download your version today. All right, a lot more For the People coming up. Talk a little about Obamacare and what one senator is saying. A very interesting conversation. Also, the former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, weighs in on that, his thoughts on this whole particular thing. And a story out of Texas has to do with some pigs getting loose and what they did. Scaramucci calling Russia's story nonsense. And he's got a message to the media. That should be very, very interesting. And Trump, more tweets to him and MSNBC. What is all of that about? Well, Trump is basically calling him a psycho. Psycho Joe. The love feud is gone. We'll talk about that in the mainstream media. And but the saga goes on. The narrative goes on. And Trump, he's a fighter. He's not messing around, folks. He doesn't mince any words at all, and this is who we voted for. It's who I voted for. I want somebody that just doesn't take it. He stands up, uses the social media to his advantage, and it really has benefited him, and it continues to do so. Personally, I'm not offended. We'll be back.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people. For the people, for the people is there.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on. To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows, but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page. Some things in life need a little attention. Like a plant. If not watered, it begins to turn brown. But if watered properly, its leaves turn green again. Like a plant, For the People needs watering too. Your thoughtfulness provides sustainability for us to grow and reach our full potential. You see, For the People depends on you to broadcast this program to help inform and educate folks so you can make a difference right where you are. Grab your watering can and join us as we endeavor to make a difference in people's lives each and every day. To donate, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just look for the watering can and water as much as you can. At For the People, our garden is full of opportunities, and planting something allows others to enjoy the benefits. At For the People, our mission is simple. Give you the news that matters with good old-fashioned common sense, mixed with a conservative point of view. Simply log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Thanks for your support. Serving up common sense daily on For the People, I'm Keith Allen. Hello. Glad you could join us today. Yeah, common sense is a rarity, I know, but you can find it here. We really we serve up something special, and it's been catching on, which has been a beautiful thing. We're growing. We're getting on more radio stations and more excitement getting out there, and we'll be announcing more radio stations as we have a summer initiative where we're talking to more radio stations. The network who syndicates us has been a huge help getting the word out. Sam Bushman and Jay Harrison and the whole crew out there talking to other stations for us on our behalf, and Liberty News Network doing a great job. Appreciate the opportunity. We went 2 hours now, so 2 full hours. If an hour wasn't enough for you, you just could not get enough, well, there it is. And I thought, if possible, could we make For the People even better? And here we are. So thank you so much. And we do this 100% listener supported. It's a crazy notion. I realize it. Crazy time to do it. But, we don't get censored. Not that we go AWOL, we go crazy or something like that, but we just are not censored. We don't have PD saying, oh, no, you can't talk about that. You can't have Christian values. You can't have conservative values. That advertiser is offended by you. Now, stations might be able to run a little disclaimer to the certain, beat of the drum that says, The views and opinions are not necessarily those of this station. Its advertisers